So today I want you guys to pay attention at the menu, which is on the right side of the screen. You see this bar? Oh, all right. Let me connect to the screen. You see this bar here? That's additional bar which has some uh, additional places to go to. So these are tools. These are not tools. These are just additional plugins, I would say. Okay. Now, today I want to pay attention at the third one. It's a gallon. It's a graduation cap, and then it's called instructor. So the purpose of this tool or plugin is to actually instruct you, but it is closed right now. So if you guys open this, it's going to be in the form of a window, and you see there's a little animation. And there are some additional information about the particular tool. Which tool? Whichever tool you choose. For example, I'm going to click on select. It's going to be all about select. All right. I strongly suggest you to just read it once, because there are some really interesting things about each of the tools. Some additional keys. So you use your tool along with keys, shift, control. They do different things. All right, make things easier. Now, an example. So this is what we're going to do today. You're going to add a rectangle using a rectangle tool. Okay, like this. So we're going to make a cage. So this is the base of my cage. What I'm going to do next is, so you see when you, it says here, escape, control, toggle, drawing from the center. So here's in a detail that you sometimes you'll be confused. Look, if you start drawing the rectangle, it starts from the left or right bottom corner, right? Look, you see? It's not doing that right now. Why? Because I use the control key. So when you do control key, it starts drawing. So it's the point that you clicked will become a center of your rectangle. Look. So I want this orbit be origin be the center of my rectangle, right? So you're gonna use control. Click on control once. You see, it's center now. It is center. You guys don't want it to be center, but start off your left bottom corner. You click on control again, and now it's no longer center. You see? So try that first. Look, it is center first. And then when you click on control, it is no longer a circle, center. So the drawing starts from the circle when you use control key. So that's what is explained in here. Now, what I want you to do is, you see, you can toggle. Look, now it's center. Now it's not. Now it's center. Now it's not. You see? Look at my pen. So I want to make a rectangle like this. Okay. Then we're going to use the push-pull. Push-pull, it raises the surface, either above the ground or under the ground. Let's do it above the ground. Okay. Now, please make the structure. So do you guys remember how we orbit around it? What was the tool name? It's called orbit, right? The shortcut is O. So you click on O, you can orbit around this, and then see how your building is actually look like, comparing with actual human size. So it's like a, yeah, one-story building. Now, guys, look, it is orbiting, right? Sometimes I need to move it to the left, like only the view of my camera, I have to move to the left, not orbit. In that case, what you want to do is you want to either use this tool or you use shift, hold down shift, and then move it like this. And it's also mentions here. You see, hold shift, pan tool. Pan tool is this tool, which allows me to move things sideways, not the orbiting around, but sideways. But when you guys using orbit tool, you are able to do that along with a shift key. So this is orbiting, but if I hold down shift, it allows me to pan it like this. Sometimes you have to pan it because you don't want to work with it when it's in this position, right? You want to bring it down to the center. So you would hold down shift, move it like this. All right. Okay. So this is the building. Now, I want to use select tool now. When you use select tool, there are certain things mentioned here. Just let me just mention them. Now I'm going to spend too much time. So it says, when you click one, when you double click on the face to select the face and all of its edges, look. So you see this face selected along with its edges. You see how many edges does it have? 4. If you triple click it, what's going to happen? It says triple click an edge or surface will select all connected items, right? If you click once, only surface, no edges. If you double click, surface plus edges. Does that make sense? Look, I'm clicking on the surface. Is the edge lines are highlighted with any color? No, it's only surface. If you double click, it's going to be surface plus edge lines. You see, this is turned blue. If you triple click it, the whole object. Just have it, keep in mind, the additional instructions are here on the instructor. So I'm not going to read all of it, just showing you one example. From now on, you are responsible for reading the instructor because there are a lot of things. And the more we use it, the more confident you become by time. It's not a difficult thing. You are young. Your brains remember things much better than adults. Okay. Now, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to delete all the side surfaces. I'm only keeping top and bottom. So I'm going to use select tool, click on the front surface, delete. Side surface, delete. Left surface, delete. The back surface, delete. Now I have is the structure. So I have the structure. Okay. And I also don't need these lines on the sides. So these lines, we can also delete them too. Okay, how do we delete them? Same way using select tool. So you are able to select the line edges as well. So here, I'm going to click on the line. So how do I know it's been selected? It turns the color to blue. Press on backspace, delete it. Click on the line, delete it. Click on the line, delete it, and also delete this line as well. All right. Now I have two flat sheets. One is floating, one is on the floor. There's nothing between, right? Now, if I add the bars, it's gonna become a cage. So now I'm trying to make a cage. Okay, so it's a little rectangular cage with bars, like only bars, so that there's plenty of air goes through the cage, right? Because some certain type of zoo animals, they're not supposed to be kept in a closed cage because there should be a lot of air flowing through the cage. So that's why they make them from bars. Now, since bar is a cylindrical structure, I'm going to start by adding a little circle here. So start with the edge. Okay, get the best angle, guys. Look, we'll be zooming in, zooming out, getting the best angle. That's all about finding the perfect angle. So all these designs, the successful designer is the one who can navigate and find the best angle. All right, so the best angle for this case will be like this. So get a circle. Circle is under the 3 dots extended menu window. You see here, you are able to extend it. We have plenty of tools here. The circle is here. So get the circle and make a circle, but it should not be intersecting with the edge line. So make sure it is within the rectangle. Does not touch the edge line. You see, there should be a little space between edge line and a circle circumference. So this is circle. It is not important how wide it is for now. Just make a circle. Now, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna turn this circle into a cylinder. Do you guys know how to do that? We do the push-pull tool, right? So I wanna pan it down, like use pan, and I move it down. Hold down Shift when you are on orbit, like this. Zoom out. Okay, you see. Shift when you are on orbit. When you are on orbit tool, you wanna hold down Shift. It will allow you to pan it up and down instead of orbiting around. Okay, I told you guys, we're trying to find the best angle. So this is going to be the best angle. Now I'm going to use push-pull, or shortcut is letter P, and then get the surface of my circle. So when you roll over the surface of my circle, the color changes. You see the circle color changed. When that's the case, you drag it and take it all the way to the surface. If you guys make it till the end of the upper sheet and then move it sideways, it's going to align it exactly, making it touching the upper surface. Again, look, when you move it up, to make sure it's touching the surface, you want to move it sideways like this and just let go. That's one bar. Now at this point, you would probably say, wait, we're going to make a lot of bars and put them around? Normally, yes, but we're gonna use engineerical approach. We just copy paste it a couple of times. Okay, we're not gonna do it one by one. That wouldn't be wise. We just copy paste a couple of times. I need to show you how. So you make sure you have your cylinder. Now, guys, so since we have the cylinder, which represents the bar of the cage, I'm going to select it so that I can copy paste it. What was the universal shortcut for copying? Control C. What is the paste? Control V. So get the select tool first. You see this arrow? It's called a select tool. And then you wanna hold down here and then drag it towards sideways. So if when you do that, it's gonna select the cylinder. You see cylinder is highlighted. So again, using select tool, click on the side and then just drag a rectangle along the cylinder, and it's gonna highlight the whole cylinder. Then you're gonna use Control C. Control C. Now it's copied. Now I'm gonna put Control V, and then it's gonna allow you to place your cylinder anywhere you want, like this. So just keep clicking Control V every time, because one copying is enough. You see? Just keep adding the bars along the rectangle edges. Like this. Control V. It doesn't have to be very accurate. At this point, any placement is accepted, like this. Excuse me? And just keep adding bars around the rectangle edges. So another wise thing would be if you could Control V it a couple of times and just select multiple cylinders at once. Would that ease your job? Yeah. But you need to find the perfect angle for that. Since my bars are very close to each other, what would be the perfect angle? An angle like this, right? You see? So I can try to select these three bars because they're next to each other. So I'm going to do this. Control C. Turn it around. And Control V it. You see I have three now. 1, 2, 3. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not assigning any measurements yet. When there is no measurement, visually, if it looks like a bar, that's fine. Here. Here. Okay, now I need to turn it again like this and select a bunch of bars from the previous surface. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to use select tool again. Select all these bars like this. Okay, Control C. zoom out, Control V, and just place it here like this. Orbit it. So this one is an extra one. I can delete that. This one is an extra. Okay, turn it. And again, use select tool, select a good amount of bars like this. Control C, Control V, place it on this side of the there. There we go. This is our cage. You can have a little opening for the door. So you can actually go inside and look inside this cage. You see? And that's your cage.